YouTube, it's Jen.
And Brad.
And we're here for our weekly update. And as always, let's start with the numbers. I am 5 feet 4 inches tall, started this journey at 262 pounds. Last week I was 187.2. This week, yesterday, I was 191. For a 3.8 pound gain.
6 feet tall, starting at 320. Last week I was 233. This week I was 235 for a 2 pound gain.
Okay. Do you want to go first or can I go first?
Go.
Okay, so basically, you remember last week I was having an emotional meltdown and I was eating with a vengeance and I only gained 1 pound last week, so I'm like, fuck it, let's keep going. So I basically spent week 2 just like on a rampage. It was ridiculous. The crap I ate, it wasn't even crap I would eat pre-lap band. It was just any crap I could get my hands on, I was eating. And most of it I didn't even enjoy. The only thing that I legitimately enjoyed
The shakes
were the Wawa shakes. Those were amazing, and I regret none of that. But everything else I ate, completely regret, and it was awful, and I was eating my feelings, which I haven't done, like, since pre-lap band. I was very anxious, and I was it was like a horrible cycle of, I don't know. So I went to, I don't have a primary care physician doctor, so I'm trying to find a new one. And so there was a lady that I really wanted, but she wasn't accepting new patients. But she does run a healthy weight clinic. So I'm like, I'm fat. I'll go to her as part of the healthy weight clinic, and then let's see if I can end run into getting her to be my primary care physician, which, shockingly, it worked. So I talked to her about my weight issues and stuff, and she's like, and I like broke down crying hysterically, and she's like, we look at several components: what you eat, how much you exercise, what's your stress level, and your sleep. And we already know that I exercise like a crazy person, and I sleep like a champion. We don't have children, so like championship sleeper here. And normally my eating is okay, but for these last 2 weeks it's been crazy and I'm just stressed out. And she's like, okay, you need, your stress level is high. And I said, well, I'm on anxiety medication. I take Lexapro. And I'm like, do you think I should maybe increase the Lexapro? She's like, you might want to tweak the medication. So I left that appointment and I called my psychiatrist to see if I could get an appointment with him to talk about increasing my meds. Can't get into him till June 9th, so not increasing the meds yet. But then after the healthy weight doctor, I went to my surgeon to check on my band to see if, like, I was like, well, maybe I need a fill. Now, I did not think I needed a fill because, like, when I eat certain foods, it's still, I don't get stuck, but I have to go slow, like with, like, turkey, like deli turkey meat. I have no idea why, but there's something about deli turkey meat that, I have to chew so carefully. So I felt like I was probably at the right restriction level because, stuff isn't, I can't just, like, take big bites or eat pasta. I'm going to have trouble. So I went there, and my doctor has a fluoroscopy machine, so we did a swallow first to find out what my band is. She's like, your band is wide open, which is weird. And so she put in 0.5 cc's, which is a lot. Because previously, 6 months ago, I had 0.2 taken out because I was just getting stuck about a lot. So I was thinking, okay, we're probably going to put like 0.2 or 0.3, if anything. And she put a full 0.5 in. We did another swallow. She's like, okay, that's what your band should look like. So, I'm hoping that will help. So this was yesterday, and we're supposed to have 48 hours of liquids and mushies. So, with liquids and mushies, it's not making me feel fuller, but I'm hoping it's just because it's liquids and mushies. So I'm hoping tomorrow I will start to see, like, when I eat real food, that I'll get fuller faster. Because for the last 2 weeks, I've just been hungry with a vengeance. And I just feel out of control, and so I'm eating, trying to, like, quell what's inside of me, and it's not. It's making me anxious, and it's making me angry, and so I'm eating, and it's just a vicious cycle. And so now I've spent 5 minutes rambling and complaining, but I'm hoping that I'm getting my shit back together, because 3.8 pounds, and I can't even be like, oh, clearly you can't do 3.8 in 1 week for real. Yeah, I probably did 3.8 for real. And 191, like, I want to jump off a bridge, So, my goal is to be under 190 next week. I'm still exercising. I intend to eat better once I can eat real food. And, I can't, 190 is the wake-up call. And it's 191, so that phone is ringing. How about you?
We had a long weekend and we went out to a couple places and
Yeah, to which I ate. We went to a place, had a pancake like the size of my head.
oh, much bigger than your head.
Yeah, bigger than my head. I'm sorry. It was literally it was ridiculous. It was delicious. And we went to First Watch, and we went to Burns. I mean, we did a lot of eating out. And I
We
was
had
like,
a lot of shakes.
and there was daily shakes. I don't regret the shakes. They were delicious. But everything else was just trying to feed something that couldn't be quashed with food.
Mm-hmm.
You're leaving the picture.
Nope, I'm back.
So, what's our plan for this upcoming week?
We don't really have much in the way of plans for the weekend. So that should help.
Yes.
And just not going out for shakes.
Yes, I am shake free since 2 days ago.
5:03.
So I'm not going to be getting another shake, because those are delicious, but they are not happening right now, and they don't normally happen. It was just this eating with a vengeance time. Anything else?
I don't think so.
So June 9th, I will see my psychiatrist, see if we can up the Lexapro a little bit, because I'm just feeling very anxious about things in life, and when I'm anxious, I'm probably not realizing it, and I'm probably feeding the anxiety rather than feeding actual hunger. And my doctor, so I've seen a couple doctors now, and the new thing for all doctors is you need to meditate. So they're telling me different apps to try to meditate, and I'm very high strung, and so today I tried to do, it's a 10-minute meditation, it's a free app, and literally, they're like, okay, soften your eyes, but keep them open. And I'm like, but I don't want to keep my eyes open. Or sit in a chair, and I'm like, I want to lay down. And so basically I spend the 10 minutes arguing with the guy guiding the meditation in my head, so.
You're nuts.
Yep. But I think that's it.
Okay.
So, we hope y'all are big losers. Kick some fat asses. We love your faces. And we will see you next week. Hopefully, reporting losses.
Sounds good. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.